What's good, YouTube? Kyle back here again, back with a brand new video. In today's video, guys, we're doing a University of Toronto Q&A. I've been getting a whole bunch of questions through my YouTube comments and in my Instagram DM, so I thought today I'll just answer them all. They're pretty basic questions that most first years probably have, so I'm here to answer all of them right here. This is probably be my last couple of UofT videos I'm going to be making. I'm handing the reins over to the other future UofT YouTubers. My time is up personally. I think my last video will probably be my UofT graduation vlog. After that, it's over for Kyle. So before this video starts, guys, I just want to say thank you to all the continued support. It's been real, it's been a journey. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. So without you guys, I'll be absolutely nothing. Also, don't mind my DIY blinds. The first question is pertaining to textbooks. And some people are asking me, where do you get textbooks? Can you get them at discounted prices? Yes, absolutely. You get the textbooks at the UofT bookstore. And I don't recommend people buying textbooks right off the rip after the first class, because you may or may not like the class. You may drop it, and you don't want to regret spending over $50 to $100, even more, on a textbook that you might drop the course for. So instead of buying the textbooks completely new, I highly recommend people go to TUSBE or TUSBE.com, where people sell used textbooks for discounted prices, or try renting out textbooks or buy them used at the UofT bookstore. Personally, in my first year, I bought all my textbooks. I spent, I think, over $500 my first year over textbooks, and honestly, you don't need to buy them all. You can probably get them on PDF files online. So in terms of textbooks, guys, you get them at the UofT bookstore, but I highly recommend people not buying them brand new. I highly recommend renting them out. Go on TUSBE, BB Kijiji, go on your local Facebook groups, get them for discounted prices, because usually textbooks range from like $50 to even $200, and that gets pricey over time. All right, next question I got was, where can you find your classes? Basically, what I did personally was to walk around campus and explore and get familiar with the buildings, but if you're too intimidated or you don't have enough time to do so, you could either Google it, or also a campus map online so you can see where the buildings are, where it's mapped out. But honestly, it's probably easier to really get familiar with the buildings and where you're at, instead of just like Googling it every time or GPSing on your phone. But to get your way around classes or buildings, I highly recommend just exploring the campus and familiarizing yourself with it. So the next question is, how can I find a job on campus? You can find a job on campus through the Career Learning Network website, I believe. Yeah, it's called Career Learning Network website, where you can find internships, opportunities, how you can shadow a professional, or you can use the UofT Student Life app, where it shows you events, networking, opportunities, work, and much more. I recommend downloading the app UofT Student Life. Also, if you already know what you want to work as, you check each faculty. For example, if you want to work as like someone who supervises the gym, you go to the Faculty of Kinesiology and see if there are any job listings or what kind of requirements are required for that job. So those are 3 ways to do it. Campus Learning Network website, UofT Student Life, and just searching up, the faculties in the at UofT to see if there have been any job postings. All right, guys, the next question is, how's the party life at UofT? I'm gonna be straight up and honest. There's always gonna be dorm parties, always gonna be residence parties, there's always gonna be frat parties, but people that go to universities in Toronto, like Ryerson, York, or UofT, they typically, go to Ezra Street, which is in Laurier, I believe, or Western to party. It's not known to be a party school. It's known to be a academically oriented school, but I'm not saying there's no parties at all, but it's not as significant as going to Western, going to Queens, going to Laurier, McMaster, and the list goes on. So party life is not as prevalent in here as it is outside of Toronto. Next question is it hard to make friends at UofT? It could be a daunting task at first. It could be very discouraging if you are a international student and you don't know anybody. It could be hard, but as you go to each class and you see the same faces over and over again, you get more familiar with them and more comfortable, and over time you start. Pretty much it depends on your personality and how open-minded you are, and how social you are, and how interactive you are. It's not hard to make friends, guys. At the end of the day, we're just students trying to live our life and make it good and create an experience that we've never had before. And you only can create those experiences with friends. You don't want to do that by yourself. So be open-minded, be yourself, just greet people, like, hey, my name's Kyle, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And the rest is history. One tip of advice, guys, is just go to your orientation week or your frost week. That will probably help you meet the most amount of people, and then from there on out, you should be all good. The next question is it hard to get good grades? Absolutely. It's definitely hard to get good grades. I think that applies to any university, to be honest. But like I said many times in my videos, UofT is ranked #1 and is academically oriented school. And the professors really expect a lot from you. They have an expectation to hold. So I think the average for across all faculties for midterms are like 60%, 70%. That's a certain like mark that each faculty has to hit for each course, and they have to meet it every time. It is what it is, but I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not the smartest cookie in the jar. If I defied all odds, then I'm sure anyone else can. Honestly, just work hard, study smart, manage your time wisely, go to office hours, go to TA hours, ask for help, go to academic resources, writing centers, all the good stuff, and you should be just good. Next question is, how do you manage a course load? I think a full course load is 5 subjects, and I'm not gonna lie, you don't go to school often, but the amount of work you have to do is a lot compared to high school. You have a lot of readings, you have a lot of tutorials you have to attend to, and it's a lot, and it can get overwhelming at times and stressful at times, and it's okay, it's normal, guys. But to help manage your course load or your stress levels, there are 4 things that I wrote down that you could do to really alleviate some stresses, which is go to the Academic Success Center, visit your registrar office, meet with your profs or your TAs to see what you can do, and meet with the academic advisor, and you should be okay. At the end of the day, guys, it comes down to time management. If you can manage your time wisely and not procrastinate, you should be good. But you know how it is. Procrastination is an epidemic in college students, so it is what it is. It happens, it gets the best of us, but that's how you bounce back. Okay, the next question is, how's the atmosphere at UofT? Is it collaborative or is it individually focused? It depends on the friend group you're in and the friends you have. Some people are just really selfish and individually like focused on themselves and their academics. It's a really competitive school. People are hungry, so some people don't want to share their notes with you. Some people don't want to collaborate with you. Some people just don't want to do anything with you, and it's okay. It depends on the friend group you have, but in my experience, guys, it's really collaborative. The faculty, kinesiology, everyone was super helpful, everyone was super collaborative, and everyone wanted to help. Everybody knew each other, everyone wants to help each other. To answer that question fully, it's a mixture of both. It's collaborative and both individually focused, depending on the type of friends you have. The next question is UofT depressing? The stigma comes from the fact that it's ranked #1 in Canada, and we are academically competitive school. I get it, it could be depressing at times. You want to achieve high marks, but sometimes you don't. But overall, at the end of the day, guys, listen, we're just students, we're just kids trying to have some fun, make some experiences at UofT or university, because this happens once in your lifetime. Yes, it can be depressing at times if you don't achieve those certain marks. Yes, it can be depressing at times if you're overwhelmed with work, you're swamped with work because you couldn't manage your time wisely. It's just how you make your university experience, guys. It's only depressing, I feel like, during the grind season, during midterm season, during final season at Robart. That's sometimes the most depressing in UofT. But other than that, guys, it's just a normal school. That's it. I don't think it's depressing at all, to be honest. To be real, like low key, sometimes you might cry. Sometimes you might need to bring a box of tissues with you because you might cry and be swamped with the work you have, the amount of extracurriculars you have to attend to, tutorials, lectures, readings, tests, assignments, all in 1 week. Just bring a box of tissues just in case you do cry, and you'll be okay. You'll get through these times, trust me.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, the next question is, how's the food at UofT? There's a bunch of food trucks at UofT, but mainly there's just Asian food trucks. There's one like hamburger, hot dog stand, poutine stand, I believe. But since you're downtown, you can pretty much take the TTC to Chinatown, go get some pho, get some sushi, get some Asian cuisine. You're pretty much downtown, and there's a whole bunch of food variety of what you want to choose and what you want to eat. There's an endless supply of food and options and variety, so don't worry about that part. Alright guys, that concludes the questions that I've got from you guys. The other questions I've gotten, I've already answered in my previous UofT videos, so I'm going to put a link down below in the description box if you want to see the other UofT videos I created. But I'm going to end the video here with a little tip or advice from a UofT graduate. Someone has been through UofT for 5 years now, and it's been real. It's been a journey, and I'm pretty sad that my time is up. So I just want to say this: enjoy your time there, guys. Don't always focus on one thing. Don't devote your time or allocate all your time for academics. Don't devote all your time for partying. Have a balance in your life, guys, and that's how you live a healthy lifestyle. How to be happy, how to be mentally sane. Before you know it, your time will be up. You start regretting all the things you didn't do, like I'm doing right now. I'm reflecting during quarantine. I'm regretting half the things I haven't done. I didn't go out enough. I didn't network enough. I didn't, try new things enough. I usually just go to school and go home because I'm a commuter. And it is what it is. Tell all your freshmen, newcomers to enjoy your time and be happy, guys. Just be happy at the end of the day. You want to be happy. You don't want to start stressing out and be depressed because over paper, blah, blah, blah. Just know you get it done. You will have a fulfilled university experience. You can leave there happy and with no regrets. Like, I wish I can go back in time and do more things, but it is what it is for me. Your boy Kyle's done. It's over for me. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, comment. We'll see you in the next one. And Kyle out. Peace.